putting your pads on, doing everything from simple things to putting your helmet on. It all starts with that ball. And I've just enjoyed that my whole life, the ball. That's the passion in me, just being around that game, the action, the movement.
He's a guy you can trust on day in and day out basis outside the building. Does the right things. And then when he walks in the building, he's an outstanding football player. I give that to his mom and his dad. Did a great job of raising him.
I have a talk with him on the sideline, the bench, right before I go out there, and just try to make sure that he understands. I know he's watching, I know he's proud that he understands. I appreciate everything.
Rush throws over the middle, it's a strike. The ball is fumbled and scooped up by the Bengals.
Nice.
Cincinnati has the game's first takeaway. It's recovered by DJ Reader.
Oh man, I guess sometimes I've seen him split a double team and make the play.
Catches, hands it to Harris, and he's pulled down after a short gain. Tackled by DJ Reader. A 2-yard pickup down to the 7.
Everybody's gonna get got during the game. Everybody. But in my mind, it's double or nothing. Like, can you get me again?
Tough mentality about him, physically and mentally. He doesn't get rattled, and he just plays the game the way you want to see it be played.
Being around this team, you get so much energy from the young guys.
Plays made. They gonna be made all day. So happy when you play this game.
Trying to teach them that it's about the work. It's about the work you put in that produces results on Sundays.
All you got, everything. I need it all.
My dad used to always talk to me about Luke 12:48, to whom much is given, much is required. And that's something he's preached to me my entire life. All the values of hard work, the lessons of just learning, teaching as a young kid, and just being disciplined, things that you gotta learn to be able to be successful in life. I make sure he knows that, and I'm a pretty emotional player on game day, so I try to let that all out, and I feel like he's there with me every single step of the way.
Before his father passed, they ran together, and it just don't surprise me that he's that kind of person that'll do anything for anybody if they ask him.
How has being a father changed your perspective on life?
Gave me something to live for. I was in a place where I had lost my dad. Having something to truly love, it's instant love when your child's born.
I think anytime in that situation, you bring a seriousness about it. You got somebody who's looking up to you, somebody who you got to fend for on a daily basis. He does a great job of separating it, family and football. His faith is strong. Rocky's going to be a big man. He's active, a lot like his dad. So, but I think that's been a big part of him maturing as well.
He's there watching me in every step of the way, good or bad. And he's gonna love me regardless. Just wanna make sure, I'm out there paving the way and doing the right things as a father, so he sees that example. Can't wait to watch him grow up and, be there and be a part of it, pushing to, limits he never thought he could reach, and, just be there to support him, be there in every step of the way.